what kind of data sources or what kind of data are you trying to understand in order to prioritize feature requests or to understand the ecosystem? How do you make data-driven decisions at Lunie?
I use products like Masari and staking rewards, like to get an overview of what's happening. We're in the process of determining our network roadmap, like which networks we're going to add next. So we have to consider a lot of different data points there. One is, market cap, of course. One is, but even, I think what's more valuable to us is like active communities, and that's a harder thing to measure, a harder thing to collect data on too. I mean, we have a grading system for our network integration, so we look at things like number of Twitter followers, Telegram participants in Telegram, number of wallets, period, and then of the something we're working on now is trying to understand the number of wallets that are actually participating in staking, right? Because there's a lot of wallets that just have a couple tokens in them sitting and doing nothing, and we're particularly interested in the staking community. So data is a challenge still. Yeah, there's a lot of, we know there's a lot of data, but it's hard to get it, and especially across. I mean, you know how hard it is to get good data on Ethereum on one blockchain. We're talking about potentially hundreds, and there is no kind of native data system that's easy to access, easy to query. So yeah, that's something we're working on.
Very cool. So the most important thing for you is engagement data rather than just market cap, rather than just number of transactions. It's basically how many end users or potential end users as part of your due diligence in whether you want to support or prioritize a certain blockchain integration. Because yeah, that makes sense. If you were to rank all of the possible integrations, first column is the list of blockchain networks. The second column are the size of the community. And then if you just focus, it's always the Pareto principle, right? 80-20. So if you just do 4 integrations and you have maximum exposure, and maybe the rest you can get to it when they reach a certain threshold. Okay, that's very smart. Awesome.